we've saved a really good series. Liv Sandbox taking on KT, a battle for the western side of the standings. Both of these teams, I mean, they're separated by 1 point right now.
Yeah.
Whoever wins is going to be in that top 5.
Right,
Here we are, onto the Rift for the first game of this series. So important. Remember, guys, the game score between these two teams is separated
on the Raptors and look for an early gank here. This is great pathing from Cuz.
Yeah, Live Binding is also going to bait them out, as well as now the flash forward from Lahans. Envy, he knows that he's dead. He's trying to trade this one back, and they immediately jump onto Kyle as well. That is going to be a kill for both of the bottom laners of KT, and already the start is fantastic for the red team.
And this is back. Lahans, this is what I was talking about with his roams.
Yeah,
shouldn't be here, though.
Going to take Closer for a walk. He doesn't have flash, remember, guys. He's just dead. I'm not entirely sure what was happening there. Right. As Call the Forge God coming in, there is the flash to guarantee the knock-up onto Bertle. He knows that he's dead. Cuz is going to rocket his way through. It's going to be a solo kill unless he gives it to Cuz. You love to see it. Maximize the money. Keen, just a team player, the top lane.
Right. You know, with this Caitlyn lane is
Oh,
Kyle.
that's another flash forward from Lahans. He keeps him on the leash as now Amy's going to chase after. There's the Arcane Shift for the kill. As Envy is trying to get this 1v1, but he misses with the Peacemaker. As Aiming is just going to make a bit of a fool of him. It's a double kill for Lahans in the end. Off this dragon as well. Good news for Liv Sandbox is they were able to take that lone Chemtech. Lone Chemtech for the stats, not exactly something that you really care about, but delaying Soul is going to be
Once they
important.
got this wave push, they would love to get a turret. They just can't.
Yeah, they do manage to secure this top lane. Closer teleporting up there will be able to at least knock that one down. So one turret has been secured by Liv Sandbox.
This is a big ultimate down before this Drake contest. I mean, they still absolutely have control, but now they have to watch their flank here as there's a wraparound from Willer.
All right, there's the flash, and Envy just going to get destroyed. Aiming, Arcane Shifts on top of him, and BDD scoops him up. Really nicely done from KT.
God, they don't care if they can catch this Caitlyn. And that wraparound I was talking about, Willer, he just instantly recalls. So they're going to run to Baron. And there's 3,000.
3,000 assists.
There you go.
So you can add at least 3,000 gold to that as Willer finds the backline. Aiming. Can they burst him? They do manage to take him down. Keen gets a knock-up, but it's only onto Bertle. And is going to get it back again onto Willer as well. KT, they lose their AD carry. Now a possible angle for Liv Sandbox. I think Liv Sandbox has been trying to find is, oh dear, Bertle's going to get flashed on once again. That's the pick. Lahans locks it down. Anyone from being scared of a Will of Steel, especially Cuz?
Lahans is like, I'm tracking him, man. I know where he is. We're safe. We're good.
Yeah, we're good for now as the Baron goes down. Beautifully played from KT. A little bit, which is 1 out of 6,000, I believe, that he kind of has. As Willer dives on top of BDD. He breaks his stopwatch, though. That Call of the Forge God is going to connect, but the Mystic Shots do not. And BDD is going to fall down. Now Closer diving on forward. Can he find the opportunity? The interrupt is fantastic, though. And Closer has to flash to get himself out of the way. Position. Oh my God, what? Aiming's damage is absolutely absurd at this stage of the game.
For BDD, there's a chance. There's a will, there's a way.
Oh, there's the knock-up onto Closer, though. He gets into the Shroud, but can they actually get anything done as Willer is going to be taken down? No way this time around, as there's the knock-up onto Envy as well, but it's about dotting I's and crossing T's here, Wolf. Envy goes down first. Kyle is slinking off into the jungle, but he's not going to be able to. The True Shot Barrage comes on in, and Cuz is able to lock down the last one. Closer the last man. A long time, Liv Sandbox held on admirably, but in the end, the late game composition comes on through. There goes the Nexus, and KT take game 1. Thank you so much, gentlemen. The Keen votes would have made sense in the early game.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised by
yeah,
that.
there was a couple of whoopsies there. Maybe we turned our heads away from the screen for a couple of moments. That being said, he was definitely able to put himself in great positions in that game, so I don't want to take too much away from Kane, but there are a few. Today, Liv Sandbox, I mean, this is a classic BDD's Gen G composition from Liv Sandbox.
Yeah.
Weaver's Wall is going to deliver a Talia into the situation. Aiming can also glide his way through as well as the flash comes down. The Polymorph does come in, but now looking to try and get themselves some kills. The frog got stuck in my throat. It's currently on the Rift. 50% health on this Dragon. Extendo Beam comes in. Kyle down to 50% as the Glacial Prison lands, but it's onto Lahans. He's happy to tank it up. Kyle eats the Grey Health. They do manage to take down the Dragon, but First Blood goes over to KT, and now Aiming is skating over these walls. There's the... Oh my God, the wall is just massive. And BDD's going to be able to snipe the Jinx in the end. A double kill somehow for aiming there. And ulti used, so he's able to clear up this wave very quickly. Is now Cuz just looking for the opportunity. Kyle holds on to the Devour, but he can't devour himself, and he's just going to be murdered. That was beautifully played around the Tahm Kench. You can see he still has the ultimate, but he's in the death chamber.
Catch, quote-unquote, Cuz, but here comes BDD.
Yep, Weave as well comes through. Envy is going to flash towards the Tahm Kench, but they're going to knock him up. Cyclone has always been so good into Tahm Kench, and the bot lane just evaporates. It turns into a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, well, that's Baron. That's Baron for sure. Either KT Rolster, early Baron. They already had so much map control, but now they can use this Baron to get the second Drake of the game.
Yeah, listen, it all goes back to that Drake fight, you know,
Yeah.
as Birdall.
Oh dear, seismic shove, and that is, oh, look at that. That looked like a saltwater crocodile launching out of the river, you know?
Early,
Yeah.
no matter what.
He's just choosing violence every time. Speaking of which, Cuz dives on in. Kyle, once again, just going to get obliterated. BDD chasing after the Sejuani. And Liv Sandbox are just, there's no time for them to even react here as the Jinx Tahm Kench just fall apart.
Falling apart like Liv Sandbox have a lot this week, Atlas. This is not the look that we expected after what was such a great start to round 2.
Certainly not. Dominus going to come forward here, but Closer cannot push the Crocodile through the Nexus. And these Nexus turrets are going to go down. A 27-minute victory. Huni, are you not entertained enough after this KT victory? Clean 2-0, nothing to see here.